Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Samantha. I am the mom here at Ferguson Family Danes, and today we are going to be going over how to prepare for a new puppy. All right, so what is the number one reason that families or homes choose to not be able to take care of, or just not by choice, but by circumstances, can't take care of a dog anymore? I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below, but what I think is behavior. A dog's behavior is what causes people to not be able to take care of them. Bad behavior. So maybe they're chewing up your brand new furniture, or I saw somebody at lunch a few weeks back and they were saying that their Great Dane just ripped up their new flooring that they just put in their house. Maybe they're eating your shoes, or so chewing things. Maybe they're getting on the counters, or you sit down with dinner and you run to the bathroom and come back and your plate's gone. Food off your plate's gone. Maybe they're jumping on your guests, or when you go to take them, because you're supposed to give your puppy exercise, right? You go to take them on a walk and they're pulling on their leash and pulling and they're barking at people and they won't listen. So bad behavior, or for me, I really struggled with some past dogs that we had with peeing and pooping all through my house. Nothing I tried was getting these two dogs that we had to pee and poop outside. So any bad behavior is what really causes somebody to not be able or not want to take care of a dog anymore. So with that being said, as a breeder, I want to set you, the buyer, up for the best success of bringing home a new puppy. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So my first tip for you is, in regards to good behavior, is to have a dog trainer set up. So maybe find somebody local in your area, or at a local grooming place or somewhere, or training. Find somewhere that's offering classes that you can take your puppy to. But wait, please wait until they are fully vaccinated at about 16 weeks. Then you can take them out and do all kinds of stuff. But until then, they're just fragile little puppies, and you want to be careful how much you expose them to, because there's just a lot of diseases out there. So get signed up for a class. My other tip for you, find a dog trainer, go to their class. My other tip for you is watch YouTube videos. There's all kinds of really good training videos out there. One of the YouTube channels that we watched prior to getting our first two girls was a site called McCann Dogs, and I'll put the link in the description below. They have a plethora of free YouTube videos that you can go watch and check out, and that's how we prepared to bring our two girls home the first time. So go check them out. Also, I've mentioned them in past videos, but 4E Kennels, they don't have as much training, but they do have quite a bit of information on their YouTube channel, so you can go check them out. One thing that we do for our puppy buyers is we are including a book called The Empowered Puppy. So that's something that we do that helps prepare our puppy buyers to welcome their new puppies home. It has lots of exercises you can do with them and training tips. So that's something that we do here at Ferguson Family Danes. My second tip for you is have a plan for potty training, okay? It's huge. I'm gonna give you a couple tips right now. My tip number one about potty training is there are 3 times that a puppy is most likely to go potty. And I can guarantee you that these things are true, because after becoming a breeder and I'm watching my puppies, this is definitely the times that they go to the bathroom. The first is when they wake up. As soon as they wake up, whether they're coming out of their crate in the morning or for a nap or whatever, and puppies nap a lot. So we'll talk about the crate in a second. So as soon as they wake up, take them outside. If you're cuddling with them on the couch and they wake up, take them outside. So as soon as they wake up, take them out. After they're done, had a really big play session, maybe you're playing tug of war or whatever, take them out when they're done playing. And then the third time is an obvious one, after they eat or drink anything, like 10, 15 minutes later, and sometimes it's almost immediate, take them outside. So to the crate, okay? The crate is your friend, okay? If you have any experience with a dog, they love the crate. We have crates, you know, a couple in the house, a couple in the garage. We obviously have the kennels now, but that's like their safe space. They like the crate. They like to go in there. You know, we have lots of children running around, so oftentimes, you know, if the kids are being loud and crazy, our dogs will go into the crate. That's their safe space. They like it. So it's not a punishment thing, right? Like you don't want to use the crate as a punishment. Well, you're not behaving, so I'm going to shove you in this crate. No, that would be a negative way of how to handle the crate. But say a puppy is being really sleepy and you want them to take a nap so that when they wake up, you can hear them. Put them in their crate. They're not going, most likely, they might have an accident here and there as they're learning, but they will not go to the bathroom in their crate. That's their clean area. I mean, even now our puppies are learning to go in this area, and this is where I sleep, right? They separate the two, so they're not going to continue to go into to the potty in their crate. So put them in their crate, and then when they wake up, they'll start whining, you let them out. My second tip for pottying is have them, and people call it a lead, but it's just a leash with the loop of the leash cut off so it's not catching on anything. It's called a lead. You put that on the puppy as you're training them so that if they crawl underneath the table, right, and they won't come out, you have the lead to gently pull them. Or say you're in the kitchen and you're making dinner, you can put the lead, you know, beside you, and then if they go to squat down, you can grab them outside. Let's go outside. So have on a lead. And then also my next tip for you is that dogs will continue to go where they smell urine or feces. That's where they go. So just like now, part of how we potty train the puppies at, you know, 4 or 5 weeks old is that when we clean the grates, we leave some residue. You know, we're not like power washing it off. We leave some residue. We clean all the puppy pads up underneath it, but on the rack itself, we leave some poop on it so that they know, oh, they smell it. This is where I'm supposed to go to the potty. So you can, that can either play in your advantage or it can go against. So if you have a certain area on your carpet, let's say, that a puppy is continuing to go, they'll continue to go on that carpet. So you got to get a good cleaner that's going to get rid of that smell, but also use that in your favor. So you take them to the same area and that's where they're going to smell. Oh, this is where I go to the potty, and that's where they go. So tip number 2 for bringing home a puppy is have a potty area plan, game plan of attack ready to go. Okay, my third tip for you of bringing a puppy home is have a vet ready. Okay, so you call around, you know, figure out which vet would best align with your way of thinking, how you're going to take care of your puppy, and then set up your first appointment. So here we give the puppies vaccines at about 7.5 weeks. A lot of times vaccines will cause some diarrhea. So a lot of times when you first bring a puppy home, it's been very common for us when we've brought our puppies home is they have loose stools. That's pretty common. A lot of it's caused from obviously transition, from, you know, environment, but some of it's also caused by vaccines because usually you wait till 8 weeks to give those. So we give them just a little bit early. So get into your vet. Usually the next set of vaccines is between, depending on when you got it, the puppy received it, is between 10 and 12 weeks. So make sure that you call your vet, set up an appointment, and that you're ready to go with them. Also check on deworming medicine and heart medicine, and make sure that you are getting everything you need health-wise for your puppy. Okay, my fourth tip for you is to have supplies ready. So a few things that I thought would be a necessity is The first thing is a crate, okay? Second thing, obviously food. We'll talk about that in a minute. 3 is leash and collar, food bowl and water bowl, training treats, and toys. Now, the reason that I picked this list was because I truly believe in the crate. We already talked about some of the benefits of potty training with that. I know some people like to have their dogs sleep in their rooms. That's totally fine. But if you bring home a new puppy who is not potty trained, they're gonna pee and poop in your room. So set them up for success. Maybe if you don't wanna purchase a crate, borrow one from somebody until the puppy is fully potty trained and can let you know, or goes and scratches at the door, or some people will get a bell and hang on the door so that the puppy can ring the bell and let people know that they need out. But until that puppy is potty trained, I would not recommend them sleeping in your room outside of a crate. Now, if you have a crate set beside your bed, that's what we did. We put a crate right beside our bed. When that puppy starts to whine, you know, that first week or so, we take them out a couple times, basically any time that they whine. And then eventually those whinings stop and they can make it through a whole night. So crate, either purchase one or borrow one from a friend until the puppy is fully potty trained. Food. Let me show you what we do for our puppy buyers. So for our puppy buyers, we send home this bag. I don't have it marked yet, but I'll have a cute little Ferguson Family Danes logo on there. So we will send you home with a bag of the food that we've been giving the puppy. We recommend Victor Pro Plus. No, I'm not a sponsor, but maybe I should be with the amount that I buy. So High Pro Plus is what we give all of our Danes from the time that they are a puppy all the way through adulthood. So have your food ready and we'll, send you a bag home, so at least to get you started, have a bag on hand. The second thing, or another thing that we recommend is having a leash and collar. We also will send home a leash and collar with our puppies. Obviously, these tiny things are not going to suffice very long for your Great Dane. So maybe have a bigger collar and a thicker leash, on hand for when your puppy grows out of this. And then there's a cute little bell that goes on there too. This is just a bonus that we are gonna include in our go home bag, is these poop bags that you can, hook onto your leash, and then poop bags inside that will be handy as you take your puppy out after 16 weeks. We're also gonna include a couple chew toys. They're puppies. All puppies chew on things. So if you don't give them toys to play with, balls to chew on, they're gonna pick up your shoes. They're going to chew the couches. You have to give them something. So when they start to chew on something that you don't want them to, give me that. Here's this. This is for you. Okay, so we'll send a couple toys home. Also, we got some bones. These are really good for the puppies. So these will be the ones that we are giving the puppies here while they're here. And then we'll also send a couple home with you there. And then obviously a food bowl and water bowl we talked about. And then also going back to my number one point of training, you have to have some type of treats. Every puppy's different. You just have to find what your puppy likes. So go to your local pet store or Walmart, wherever, and get some treats. We've tried lots of different things. I've heard baby carrots recommended. We often will do cheese as like a high value treat. Anything that your dog likes, have treats available so that when they do have a behavior that is good, you can reward them with that treat. So my fourth tip is have your supplies ready so that when that puppy comes home, you are ready for them. Okay, so my fifth and last tip for you is join the Ferguson Family Danes family, okay? I showed you some of the things that we include in our go home bag. And I mentioned it in our 5-week update. is that we play lullabies for the puppies at night to signal, hey, it's time to wind down, to go to sleep. So that's something that we do for our buyers and help you transition, is to have that those lullabies playing at bedtime. Also, something that we do is we will send home just like this little receiving blanket. I'm sure that you've seen us use these in our videos. It is not going, I thought whenever we got our Danes, they like sent this blanket home that set, you know, would smell like mom. It's a dog, like it's not going, we wash them of course, but like it's going to smell kind of funky, right? It's supposed to smell like mom. However, you put this in with their crate, it's something familiar to them. So we will send one of these home with all of our puppies just to help ease anxiety, help transition, some normal smells, some normal texture. So we will send one of those home with each puppy. And then the last thing that we do here at Ferguson Family Danes that we're super excited about being able to offer our families is a snuggle puppy. So each family will get a snuggle puppy. It has a battery operated heartbeat in it. Like I said, that's really tough to go from sleeping with a litter of 13 litter mates where people are just, you know, puppies are just piled on you, and there's lots of, it's quiet at night, like I said, with our lullabies, but like there's heartbeats and there's heat and all those things, and then you just get put in a crate by yourself. So we get to send one of these home with each of our families, so we're super excited to be able to offer that to our Ferguson Family Danes family. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that it was helpful. If you have any questions about anything that I said or additional resources maybe that I mentioned, and hopefully I don't forget to include in the description, please reach out to me. I would be more than happy to answer any of your questions. And yeah, so if you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And until next time, we'll see ya. Bye.